All right, and Marquette's path to a potential Elite Eight, they're only playing double-digit seeds. This is working out very well for Marquette. Looking at Marquette, they beat a really solid Colorado team. I think that is a really impressive win. Colorado is better than a 10 seed. I actually think if Colorado doesn't get off to that slow start and the big fella isn't turning it over every other possession, I think Colorado wins that game at least 5 out of 10 times. I think that was a very equally matched team that they played, who just started out a little bit slow, and Marquette was rolling right away, so more power to Marquette. But yeah, you have two really well-coached teams. You know, Marquette, they execute just as well as anybody in the country, and then you got a red-hot NC State team with some unique players on it, and then the coaches are just polar opposites. I mean, Kevin Keatts is one of the most, humble, low-key guys on the sideline, and then Shaka Smart, I mean, let's be honest, he enjoys the spotlight. He enjoys a little attention to himself, jumping and squatting, slapping the floor. It's just also wonderful. But here's the thing, is both teams are well coached, like I said. Both teams play very similar pace games. They both average exactly 71.0 possessions per game. And the way I see it, what NC State has working well for them is they're smart. They're very old and they're smart. They take good care of the ball. They average less than 10 turnovers per game. And Marquette, if you watch Marquette, especially in the Big East against some teams that don't play disciplined basketball, they live off of forcing you to make mistakes and letting the other team beat themselves. They outsmart teams consistently. They out-execute teams consistently. That's what Marquette is all about. All right, NC State, like I said, they're very old. 5 of their top 7 players are seniors. A lot of those are fifth-year seniors. DJ Burns, he's a 6-year senior. These guys have been around the block. And Marquette, they're not a juggernaut. NC State can definitely win this game. Marquette, they have their flaws. 4 of Marquette's 5 starters cannot use their non-dominant hand. And if you watch this game, make sure to keep an eye out for if Cam Jones or Tyler Kolek go to their non-dominant hand. I almost can guarantee you they're going to spin back left.
It's Jones wheeling in on Newman. Very, very difficult shot. Look at Jones.
I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip. Same old attitude, but I'm on that new shit. They say they gon' run.
And if David Joplin goes left, even if he has a wide open left-handed layup, he's going to use his right hand. Iguodaro, if he ever chucks up a left-handed jump hook, that's what you want. Steve Mitchell's the only guy who can use both hands. Marquette is not a juggernaut. They out-execute each other, other teams. They are not overly athletic. They're highly skilled. They have great team chemistry. They're smart. They execute well. That's what Marquette's all about. But just raw talent and athleticism, Marquette is not blowing out NC State off the table. And as I say that about Marquette's players, they don't have a non-dominant hand. DJ Burns can only go to his left hand for NC State. Oakland did not do a good enough job of forcing him to his right. They let him get to that right shoulder, get to that left hand. And that's a huge reason why Oakland wasn't able to pull off the upset, and they lost ultimately in overtime. Marquette, and they're well coached, like I said. Shaka is not going to let him easily get to that left hand at will. But I will say that Iguodaro is not known for enjoying the physical contact in the post. I think Burns can have his way with Iguodaro guarding him. But I predict ultimately, actually one more thing, Horn. Everyone looks at DJ Burns, but Horn for NC State, he's a real bucket getter. He's been around the block as well. He is crucial. He's going to have to pop off for NC State to get this win. But ultimately, I'm going to pick Marquette because I think they'll just be a little too much. Their execution, I keep saying that word, but they're going to out-execute NC State. And I think ultimately, it'll be a close game, but Marquette will pull away in crunch time. And that is all I got for you. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. If this is your first time with me, make sure to like and subscribe for more college basketball content. See you next time.